Welcome back to YouTube audience for what will be CLG FC episode 121, our fourth game of the season. For those that don't know, if you're still here from Bossy FM's raid, I am Benakage. This is CounterLogic Gaming FC. This is CounterLogic Gaming. We're an esports org that existed from 2009 to 2023. They died in April of 2023. Um, and every person in the starting 11 at this club, the esports org was recreated as a football club and stuck in the 20th division or the 20th level of English football. So we started right at the very bottom in the Mid Lancashire and District League Division C. The club has been made to be based out of Lythamst.Anne, which is just south of Blackpool on the northwest coast of England. And we are attempting to do a bottom to top save with that club. Every player in the starting 11, as I swap Jack back in for Norris to actually complete this thing, and then what's his name? Who's going to come in for Norris? Sean Warner is going to be replaced by Norris. So every player in the starting 11 here has a connection to CounterLogic Gaming at some point. Snicky is a Counter-Strike commentator, and they commentated CounterLogic Gaming Red, their Counter-Strike team. I commentated both Red and Blue and the Academy team way back in the day. So they used to have 3 Counter-Strike teams. And then Parks is also a commentator who commentated CounterLogic Gaming Red. Jack Lemon was a Discord moderator. Frack was a friend of Matt, or is a friend of Mads, who is a former player for CLG Red. Brat is a community member. Sheamus is a community member. Akoni-kun's a community member. Cookies is a community member. Twinkle was a fan. Wasn't in the Discord community, but was a fan. And is a mutual friend of both Snicky and myself. And then Spaps was in the original CLGFC save I did 8 years ago in FM16. So he's just been brought back over from that save. And that's what the save is. It's a bottom to top. Our board member is where is it? Do I go to Club Vision? Is it under? Why? Our board member is Hotshot GG. That's his actual name because I couldn't get it to say Hotshot GG in it. But that is our board. They're devastated that I'm not developing using the club's youth, even though everyone that's starting is literally 21 years old. But you know, it's FM for you. But that is where we're at. If I go to the club history, we have won every division so far from 20 to 15 consecutively. So we've done 6 promotions back to back to back to back to back to back to back. So we're doing well, to say the least. The community members are not allowed to leave the club. We generally are going to keep them here at the club and try to go up the divisions and develop them and win, eventually, hopefully, the Premiership or the FA Cup with them. So they all have like a potential ability of about 200, and then it's up to the constant playing of and whatnot to see how well they can develop. We also are trying to improve our like training facilities and whatnot to progress that development. But that is the save. So we have players from all over, by the way, absolutely all over in terms of the nationality. Snicky is English. Sheamus is American. Akoni-kun is American. Spaps is English. Cookies is French. Twinkle is English. Parks is Canadian. Jack is American. I am American. Frack is Korean. And Brat is German. And the manager is also Korean. So That's where we're at. 5 days to go until the next fixture. We got back-to-backs. We got back-to-backs, guys. Uh, the reason I'm shocked at it being back-to-back, by the way, is because, again, it is not a deep league schedule. I mean, we have what? We had 5, 6, 7, 8 preseason games, and that's almost the length of our whole season as well. Um, what is the difference between the schedule? Oh no, I like TCS a lot better. Uh, TCS schedule view is way better. Um, but yeah, it's only 18 games. So if I come over to calendar, I'm actually surprised it's back to back because we beat Shevington. That was the first game. We lost to Fleetwood. Then we had a week off, and then we had not Lytham, and then Stockport Georgians, and then we have a week off, and we got Norcross and East Manchester. Okay, we're going to be what? What are we? 3 games into the season now, so this is going to be game 6. Then we have a week off, Freckleton, and Blackpool. AFC Blackpool reserves a week off, so that's game 8. A week off, Old Mancunian and Shevington. That's game 10, and that's November. It's only 18 games, which means we do it a week off, back to back, a week off, Stockport Georgians, and then it's literally 2 weeks off entirely. And then Norcross, starting in January. And then after Norcross, it's another 2 weeks off, and then it's East Manchester. And then it's another 2 weeks off, and then it's Freckleton. And then it's another 2 weeks off. So they're spaced out so far apart on the back end of the season. It's literally like 10 games within 14 weeks, I think. And then the next 12 weeks have like 8 games in them. I'm sorry. It's like 12 games in 16 weeks. And then the next 12 weeks have like only 6 games in them. It's kind of crazy. Weekly staff meeting. Yes, we can accept all that. He's not going to avoid using his weaker foot. He's going to develop the weaker foot. That's what I want him to do. I want him to develop the weaker foot. Where can I go to do that? Development. Training. Discuss new trait. Isn't it a trait? Start developing the weaker foot. That's what I want from him. His stats, by the way. Oh, his aggression went up. Nice. His stats, by the way, are not that bad. He's and I say that because if you were playing FM, a lot of y'all, and you saw these stats, you would immediately pass on a player. And I don't blame you for that. But genuinely, for being a level 14 player, this is fucking phenomenal goalkeeping right here. For being a level 14 player. I mean, 20 reflexes and 20 command of area. And he's got 16 on one-on-ones as well. Like, that's pretty good. For a completely amateur player, that's really good. He's already pretty good at it. Where's his weaker foot? It's reasonable. And I have already hit and reminded, so we can stop it. Yeah, that's fine. Everything else is good. We keep on moving on. So we're going to be facing Stockport Georgians reserves who are 6th. We need to find a way to get points back from Fleetwood Hesketh. East Manchester's only a point ahead. That I feel like we can do over time if we take care of our business. Fleetwood, They're the one I'm worried about. This badminton game, by the way, is number 1 in the world versus number 8 in the world, and number 8 in the world won the opening set, and he's 12-4 up right now in the second set. Yes, we are still watching the Olympics. Yes, they ended just over 2 months ago. Exclamation point Olympics for more information on that. Let's do Leagues in Focus. We are here. It's a new episode. It's 121. Let's do Leagues in Focus. Chicago, top of the East in MLS. Columbus Crew is second. Montreal Impact third. DC United fourth. They all have a playoff place. They're locked in. Atlanta United is fifth. NYCFC is sixth. Nashville SC is seventh. Inter Miami is eighth. New England Revolution are ninth. My beloved Union are 10th. They're 2 points on the outside, but with a game in pocket. But they have, it's coming down to the wire. They play 34 games in that league. So, bottom of the East is Orlando City. In the West, the Scum are top. Seattle Sounders are second. LA Galaxy third. Real Salt Lake is fourth. All of them have a playoff place locked up. St. Louis City fifth. Portland Timbers sixth. Austin FC seventh. San Jose Earthquakes eighth. Vancouver Whitecaps are ninth. Houston and Dallas, Houston Dynamo and Dallas, FC Dallas, are both on the outside looking in by a point. Colorado Rapids are the worst team in the league, or just 22 points. Premier League, it is still Villa leading the way. Who'd they draw? They drew Arsenal. It's not a bad draw. But Newcastle drew as well. Who did they draw? They drew Leeds. That's a bad draw for Newcastle. So Villa's still top. Newcastle are second. Arsenal third. City are fourth. Forest are up to fifth now and unbeaten, by the way. Man United are sixth. Spurs are seventh. Chelsea are now up to 11th. My beloved West Ham are 12th. They've lost 3 straight as well. It's just fucking pain being a West Ham fan. At the bottom, Everton and Wolverhampton Wanderers, are a point above the drop over Leeds United. Sheffield Wednesday, who picked up the first one of the season, who'd they beat? Of course they would fucking beat West Ham. Of course it's West Ham they beat. And Leicester are 2 points adrift at the bottom. Leeds literally were 0-2-2 with no goals scored, by the way. So who'd they draw again? They drew Newcastle 2-2. So literally, Sky Bet Championship, Sunderland lead by 4 points over Swansea City, who are a point above the playoff places, which include Watford, Norwich City, Coventry City, Ipswich Town. Luton Town are on the outside looking in by 6 goals in the goal difference. Barnsley, both a point outside looking in. At the bottom, Bristol City are 3 points above the drop in 19th. Cardiff City and the Scum are above the drop by goal difference over Rotherham United. Portsmouth are 2 points adrift in 23rd. Bolton Wanderers 3 adrift in 24th. Skybet League 1, Stockport County lead the league over Lincoln City, or 2 points above the playoff places, which include Rochdale, Stoke City, Chesterfield, and Burton Albion. Exeter City, Preston North End, who's lost 2 straight. Preston North End actually slipped out of the playoff places now, but Exeter City and Preston North End are both 2 goals on the goal difference outside looking in. Reading are a point on the outside looking in as well in 9th. At the bottom, Blackpool and Salford City are a point above the drop. Blackpool hasn't won in 5 games, by the way. But Blackpool and Salford City are a point above the drop over Stevenage. Plymouth Argyle are 2 points adrift in 22nd. Crawley Town are 2 adrift in 23rd. Wigan Athletic are 3 adrift at the bottom of Skybet League 1. Skybet League 2, Wycombe Wanderers are top by goal difference over Colchester United, who are above Doncaster Rovers by 3 points, who lead the playoff places by a point. Those playoff places include Bristol Rovers, newly promoted York City, Mansfield Town, and Crewe Alexandra. Swindon Town are on the outside by a single goal in the goal difference. Carlisle United, Milton Keynes, and Walsall are all a point on the outside looking in. At the bottom, Torquay United, Barrow have come off the bottom of the table, and Woking, they're all a point above the drop over AFC Fylde and Port Vale, who are 3 points adrift at the bottom of the English Football League. Vanarama National South Shields still lead the league, but they have absolutely opened up a can of whoop ass on the league. They are 6 points clear. Already 9 games into the season over Southend United, Accrington Stanley, Oldham Athletic, Yeovil City, Gillingham, and Solihull Moors. AFC Sudbury and Altrincham are a point on the outside looking in. Macclesfield haven't won in 5 games. They've slipped down to 13th, so that is, for those that are fans of the channel, Ziggurat's team. He's still in charge there, and he's got them 13th in the Vanarama National now. At the bottom, Northampton Town has actually managed to lift themselves out of relegation. Is it Guiseley is a point above the drop? It might be Geesley, but I believe it's Guiseley. As a point above the drop. FC Halifax Town is above the drop literally by 3 goals scored because they're tied on goal difference over Maidenhead United. Dorchester Town are also in the drop only on goal difference in 22nd. Scunthorpe United 2 adrift in 23rd. Morecambe are 3 adrift at the foot of the Vanarama National. Lastly, the division that we believe we would promote to if we get promoted is the West Lancashire League District 2. That is level 13. Staveley United lead the league now there by a single goal scored over Ulverston Rangers. They are both a point above Eden Valley, who's on the outside looking in. At the bottom, it's Ullswater United, a point above the drop over Aspatria, and then Wigton Harriers and Whitehaven Miners Social are both 2 points adrift at the bottom. That is leagues in focus. Yep, you can do that. Let's keep going on. Players removed from shortlist. Nick Williams, where's he at? I don't know where he's at. Where's he at? Imperial College Old Boys. How old is he now? 25? Nick Phillips, he's 18. And he is at Chingford Harriers. Give me a scout report on him, will you? Philly scout player. Yes, please. And Warren Abbott, who is at Milton under Wychwood. Or Wychwood. And he is 19. And he's got really good physicals for this league. Like, strength is a little low, but oh my god. Report. Fully scout player. Yes. Thank you. The Tide leads the second set now, 19-10. So he's closing in on defeating the number 1 seed in the world to get into the quarterfinals. So, Newport make Warner offer. They've made a. Oh, I don't know about this. Oh. Okay. Newport IOW, Isle of Wight, have made an offer for Sean Warner. They want $1,200 for him. Newport are in the Wessex League division. That's like level 10, isn't it? It is level 10. I like Sean Warner. He's one of my preferred. He played 5 games the last 2 seasons. So, like, he still has a use. We played him in the last game, of course. He's come on as a sub in that game. Last season, he came on as a sub 4 times, and he started once. So, like, Sean Warner is a guy that when injuries happen, he usually comes to us. He has been with us since the start of the season, or the start of our career. And he came to us from Aldershot Town. And we've been paying him for 7 years. And now he is pleased to be considered a big part of his social group, too. He's pretty well ingrained. I mean, as much as I still kind of won him, can they what's their finances like? They're a fully professional side in level 10. Finances are okay. Because part of me is like, look, his transfer value is 2K to 3.5K. So like, if you're offering me 1,200, can you? Oh, it's a 1,500. It is a 1,500 transfer. It may eventually rise to 1,600. That's not a bad deal, actually. Mm, that's not. That's not a bad deal. I'm gonna accept it. I'm gonna accept it. I think I actually really like Sean Warner, and I think he still has use here, but he's a sub, and he could get first team football elsewhere, and he's done me good. So I think we take it. I think we take it. Of course, the one guy he would fucking sub in gets injured. Fucking Christ Almighty, Sam Wellman's hurt as well. Fuck's sake. Parks will be back for the game. Sam Wellman won't be. Literally the same fucking day I accept the transfer, Park gets a thigh strain. Like, come the fuck on. Like, really? Really, FM? Like, really? Really? It's got to be like that? Oh, God. This game is going to be the end of me. I don't know why I have so many hours in the game as I do. I have but between all of the additions of FM um, over the years, I have 8,000 hours. So, uh, and I don't know why. I really don't know why. George wants to step aside. George wants to step aside. I don't believe this. Uh, please no transfer embargo. Uh-oh. Okay, I don't know what advantage is there of taking over a level 14 club. The Thai has beaten the Chinese. How about that? Number one seed in badminton is out in the quarterfinals. 10 to 11 for us. The draw is 13 to 5. Stockport Georgians reserves 13 to 5. Uh, and then we have got ourselves our third badminton quarterfinal, which is a Malaysian versus a Dane. Anders and Antonsen. And he is coming up against. I think that's fine. Zija Lee. The Dane is 4 in the world. The Malaysian is 7 in the world. This should be a good match. I've done the mixed badminton. That tournament's done. I think the women's doubles and the men's doubles still have to come through. But like this is the men's singles, and I'm in the quarterfinals. So and this is day 8. So day 9 will be more than likely day 9 will be 2 doubles events, and then it will be or 2 doubles matches, and then it will be probably on the men's side actually, and then it'll be the 4 women's quarterfinals for the singles. I can't believe Hotshot wants out, man. That like he's our manager, man, or he's our board member, man. He is CLG. Hotshot is CLG. I'm surprised. I'm actually really surprised at that. So his determination went up, and his level of discipline went up. His business went up by 2. Uh, East Manchester versus Norcross is the marquee match. Fallon's eligible for a professional contract. Okay. CalLogic FC under 18s win as Adaman presses. Patrick Adaman 33rd, Jamie Graham at a 49th. That's all we need. Beat Weldstone under 18s. That puts us back level on points with Winton Albion. We are only behind by a single goal in the goal difference. Let us get into the next match, shall we? Wellman is still. I guess we should probably. Oh man, Wellman being hurt's a fucking bitch, actually. But that means I can bring on Ben Brindley, who it's been a while since he played. You can see he has played very well when he has played. But we're going to bring on Ben Brindley in his place, and we are going to get ready for what is going to my mic randomly cut off on me there. Sorry, I don't know why it turned off. I posted the news story in the CLG Discord, and he's like, they're all like, no, this hits way too close to home, et cetera, because obviously Hotshot and whatnot. Let me get ready. I'm all over the place now. I need the 50 Cent song. We're gonna be ready. They've made one change to their starting lineup from the previous match, and if you carry your last performance into this match, will do well. Every time I tell them I expect you to win, they shit the bed. So we're not going to do that. Many men wish death upon me. I love it. They're playing a 4-3-3. We are trying. Many men. Many men. Love this song. Have mercy on me. I'm just let it play out, unless we score. If we do score, we'll stop it. But we're underway. Stockport Georgians reserves in the red. Counter Logic FC in the blue. And immediately we give the ball away. Twinkle, Seamus. Fuck's sake, boys. Many men. Many men. Go on, Cookies. Go on, Cookies. Cut back myself. Oh! Fired it over. So many men. Many. Oh. Mark for pain. Myself. Spaps. Frack. Good ball into space. Frack. Seamus. Back post? No. Birch. Corner. Right. Frack to take this corner. Back post. Walker heads it up. Twinkle can't win it over Lancashire. And Akunikun ends the highlight. 23 minutes in. 24th minute now. Parks. Seamus. Back for Parks. Twinkle. Good ball. Spaps back post. No. Walker heads it away. Cookies comes down with it though. Frack. Corner. East Manchester have taken the lead versus Norcross. Here's Seamus, and that is going to be McGee's. Or McGee's. Here's Brott. Oh my God, Brott. Fuck's sake, Brott. Wow. Got bailed out there, honestly. Jack Twinkle. Boys, why are we so sloppy with the fucking passing? Oh, man. Walker. Good header away. Here's Spaps. Oh, come on, over the top. Snicky had the momentum on that run. I mean, that ball could have gone over the top. They would have caught it. Inside for Cookies. Good pass. Cookies can drive it forward. Cookies got options. Far side. Does find it. Seamus cuts back in. Seamus goes for goal himself. And it's over. Here's Parks. Whips in. I'm on the back post there. That's headed up and over. Mickey to Walker. Get us restarted here. Walker booting it forward. I've won the header. Cookies has it though. Cookies. Oh my God. Cookies. Fuck's sake, man. You got an open guy right here. Twinkle. Snicky. Spaps. Spaps got to take it. Spaps. Cookies. Yeah. Back into space for Frack. Frack going to whip it in. Frack whips it in. Far post. Seamus could be there. Birch again equal to the task. And it will be another corner. Frack on McGee's right-hand post. He will take this corner. Here comes the ball. Whipped in a good area, but McGee's there to reach it. McGee will get us restarted here in the 36th minute. Dempsey. Chick. Pressure. Dempsey. Pilkington. Oh, it's just squirted out to Konikun. Here's Snicky. Got to hold up the ball, Snicky. Finds Cookies. Spaps in space on the right-hand side. Good ball from Cookies. Now what can Spaps do with it? Looking for Twinkle. Twinkle. Inside for Akonikun. Akonikun. Twinkle. Turn on it. Yeah, turn on it. For Snicky. Can't play through. They're playing so high. Oh, that's a good ball to Spaps on the right-hand side. Spaps just keeps it in. Sheamus, can he win the header? And he's not put any power on it. Not any power at all. And McGee has just come down with it comfortably. Now in the 41st, we get restarted. Brought to myself. Over to Cookies. Twinkle. Konikun. Sheamus. Twinkle. Over the top. Parks. Did he stay on sides? Yes, he did. Sheamus did as well. Sheamus cuts back. Sticky! We're on the board. Really good job. Really, really good job from everyone there. What a ball from Sheamus. There we go. That's what we wanted. That's what we wanted. That is what we wanted. Now, can we double our advantage? We would do very well if we can do that. We don't have to do it before halftime. But brought Frack. You got space. Spaps, plenty of space. Can come inside with it. Cookies can come. I don't know about back inside. Over the top would have been. Oh, that's a good ball. And now there's space on the right again. Spaps, go on, go on. Should have tried to take him one-on-one. That's a good ball back inside. Spaps was offsides, coming back into an onside position though. And that's, oh, this is the last action of the half. The Konikun Cookies, have a go. Myself, somebody have a go. Oh, fucking, he's absolutely rosetted it. Jesus Christ almighty. The ball was more settled the first time. You could have just taken a shot there. But it is a decent half. They've only had the one shot. We're going to point the finger and we're going to say, I think we're doing well. But we can definitely find another gear to take charge of this match, which I think is true. We are doing very well, but it's just not there yet. Oh, go on, Frack. Nicely done. Spaps. Cookies. That's meant for Sheamus. Oh. Snicky at least asked the question. Here we go, the 47th minute. Spaps. Cookies. Cookies with the turn. Myself. It's going to go back to Cookies on the right-hand side. Spaps. Probably should have been put to space instead of feet, but still finds the cross. Akonikun can't win it. Birch comes down with a corner. CLG. Here's Frack. Whips it in. It's banging up. It's all around. It's not. Oh, Snicky's just fucking pushed somebody for no goddamn reason. Jesus. All right. Here's Brown in the 52nd for Stockport Georgians reserves. Chaplow, Dempsey, Birch. On the right, we'll find Chick. Maybe cut back in the middle. Maybe cut it all the way back for Bucciano. Walker. Through the middle for Birch. Back to Walker. Looking for a ball over the top. On the left-hand side. Where is the right back? Holy moly. The right back. Jack's going to clear it all the way to Spaps. Spaps cuts inside for Cookies. Maybe a counter here. Cookies has got space to run. He's being pincered a little bit, so I'll find it back. I do have to tell Frack not to, I gotta tell him to ease off tackles. This one's gonna go to Cookies. Cookies gonna have a run at it. Cookies, cut back, Cookies. Why have you gone for goal? And missed that badly. Good cutaway. Good tackle. Over the top. Snicky might be on here. Snicky might be on here. What can they do? That's a corner. Here's Sheamus. Whips this in. Parks. Spaps offsides. McGee gets it restarted. Pilkington. Davies. Pilkington was offside. How the fuck was he offside? He must have came from miles out for that offside. They have a throw in the 58th minute here. Stockport Georgians reserves. Here's Brown to Walker. Up for Davies. Good tackle from Spaps. Frack will find Cookies in a little bit of space forward. Cookies might be able to cut inside. Spaps probably going to have to take his man on one-on-one here. Oh my God. Is that how we give the possession over? Really? That's how we give it away. It's given back to us at least. Parks. Go left. Over the top. Yeah. Left over the top for Sheamus. That's a very good ball. Sheamus. Cut back. Parks, you've got to meet the ball, man. Spaps at least comes down with it. Never retreat from the ball or wait for the ball. Always go to the ball. Spaps on the right-hand side. And the cutback is blocked. It will be another corner. East Manchester 2-0 over Norcross right now. And that's just going to go straight to McGee. No challenge. It's as casual as you like. Spap's doing well. I do want to bring on Joe Jones. I don't know if I want to bring him on the right or if I want to bring him on the center. Konikun is the worst rated of the two, but he's very good at the free kicks at Konikun. I might bring Joe Jones on for Spaps just to have him have a go. What is that ball? Why are we giving the ball away cheaply? The only other one I'm really worried about is Parks. But Parks hasn't really done anything to make me concerned yet. Snicky. Cookies. Cookies, plenty of space. Plenty of space. Find Spaps on the left. Spaps with the whipped in cross. Snicky could be there, and they've headed it over. They can't get over top of the ball. So Joe Jones for Spaps. Here's Frack. Jack. Twinkle. Akoni-kun. Oh, you had space to put Snicky in there. Cookies. Joe Jones. That's really good. Joe Jones is here. Oh, that's taking a deflection. Sheamus will take this to the left post of McGee, on the left-hand side of McGee. That's whipped in. Back post, Joe Jones gets to it, but he's underneath the ball. McGee to Walker to get us started. Walker boots it forward. Pilkington heads it forward, but it's not going to go to anybody but myself. Parks on the left. Twinkle. Twinkle got options. Finds Snicky. Back to me. Back to Snicky. Cookies. Jones cuts in. Frack is here as well. Frack on the right-hand side. It's done well to buy himself some space. Whips the cross in. Snicky there. Can he get the head down? Yes, they can! Snicky's got a brace. And we've got ourselves some insurance on this lead. Oh, well, I didn't cancel quick enough, so I meant to bring in Norris, but uh, instead I did not. I brought in Ben Brindley to replace Parks. I'm sorry, to replace Frag, who did have the assist, but he was booked. Um, so I'm just taking him off for the card. And I think Parks might be the last one we sub out here, and that will probably be Norris. And I'm probably going to wait to the 80th minute to do that. It's McGee here in the 76th to get us restarted. Walker booting it forward. And Parks winning that header. Twinkle's done well. The turn on it. Cookies is here. Great touch from Cookies. Cookies shot, though. He took it first time. Maybe could have tried to run into the space a little more, but instead it is going to be saved. So yeah, Parks is coming out and Norris is coming in. This is a chip ball across. The header is going to sail over the bar comfortably. And it'll be a goal kick. Harry Norris is on. Here's Harry Norris. Twinkle. Back for Norris. Norris. Jones could be there. Jones! And he's got it! Jones, the substitute, has scored his first goal of the season. He was really good for us last season, especially from crosses, especially with headed balls. He has absolutely done that here for us today. And this is now, without a shadow of a doubt, going to be another 3 points for us. Jones in off the underside of the bar. 3-0. Dempsey's got it for Stockport Georgians, but it's going to be futile, really. It should be 3 points for us. 88th minute now. Luciano, Birch. Back to Chick. Dempsey. Pilkington, he's blasted it, and that is an absolute stellar save from Brott. Back post. Jones has headed it up. Luciano has it. Jones has cleared it. I thought that was close to being about. Oh, Sheamus has headed it on, but he can't get there with his momentum. He doesn't have any. And so it will be Peters that comes down with Stockport Georgian reserves. Pilkington was there. The flag certainly should have gone up. I thought Pilkington would have been way offsides. That's cut out. Anyway, Snicky has it. Gives it to a Konikun. Meant for Sheamus. Birch cuts that out. They're going to come back right at us here. Davies. O'Shea. Over the top, meant for Pilkington. Jack's done well, but it's headed right down to Dempsey. Dempsey back for O'Shea. Is O'Shea going to... O'Shea cues up from 20 yards, but it takes a deflection. It will be a corner. We will play 4 minutes of additional time here. That is headed away. Norris puts it out for a throw. We are almost to full time. 40 seconds away. Ben Brindley. Jones back to Brindley. Finds Cookies. Back to Jones. Twinkle. Snicky's come down, but I think they were offsides. They've stayed on. Sheamus! And it's off the brick wall behind the goal. McGee gets us restarted, but the game is gone. The final whistle has gone. And it is 3-0. Snicky in the 41st. The brace in the 72nd. Joe Jones from the bench in the 84th. 3-0 victors. Outstretch those arms. Nice work, everyone. That was good. Look back. All right. AFC Blackpool reserves. LythamSt.Anne. It was Healy from the spot in the 39th before Bucknor in the 89th rescued a point for the side that's bottom of the league right now. Their first point for LythamSt.Anne in the league so far. We win 3-0. East Manchester didn't help us whatsoever. Bingleson in the 18th. Phoenix in the 58th from the spot. They beat Norcross 2-0. Old Mancunians up Richard with a hat trick from the spot in the 45th, and then the 50th, and then the 57th. That's enough to down Freckleton 3-0, who are also going to slip into the drop after AFC Blackpool reserves point against LythamSt.Anne, and we didn't get any help from Fleetwood Hesketh. Aitken in the 38th, they down Shevington on the road to stay perfect through 4 games. We are 3 points back, and we are well, we're chasing them. Here's the post-match press conference. Let's kick this off with the first question from Seong Jae-yoon, Spot TV News. Was scoring right before I have. It's a crucial moment. Really turned the game in our favor. I'm really pleased how we've done. Can you talk about why teams tend to? I believe this football should be played this way. Okay, and that is that. So. Sneaking on form, and up Richard's hat trick earns him Player of the Week. No surprise there. But that is the end of the episode. So this has been CLG FC episode 121. If you're on YouTube, thank you so much for watching. We'll see you for 122. Can we chase down Fleetwood Hesketh is going to be the question. We'll find out in the next episode. Until then, take care.